Unless you're a stupid little bitch baby born after 2004, you probably know about a legendary YouTuber by the name of EDP445. This basketball-looking man was a hero for millions of people worldwide, adored by his hundreds of thousands of followers and subscribers, and always brought a smile to our faces on every upload for saying things like,
"I should shove a goddamn bottle of horchata up your f***ing shit crack! You f***ing bitch!"
Fast forward to today, and EDP is living out of a suitcase, struggling to pay his bills, being harassed by the public, and getting fired from job after job as thousands of previous fans hunt him down to ruin his life. Now, I can relate because I have thousands of women constantly chasing me every day, and it gets really annoying at times, so I can only imagine what EDP is going through. But needless to say, EDP's legacy has been ruined, leaving a stain on the internet for decades to come in light of the evidence of child grooming and attempting to meet up with the child. Probably to eat them. How did a man with so much respect and admiration go from being a generation's hero to having a bank account with zero?
You're fucking poor!
Should he ever be forgiven for what he did? And where does my wife go when she sneaks out at night? Well, to find the answers to these questions, we first need to understand how EDP445 became so popular in the first place.
Get the f*** out of here, bitch!
EDP445 started his beautiful life as a Walmart employee. His nickname in high school was Big Cheese Nips, and I'm not really sure why, but it could have been what inspired him to create his YouTube channel where he uploaded videos such as eating this birthday cake's ass out. No, this is not an adult film. This was legal for all children to view and enjoy, I guess. At first, he actually centered his channel around ranting about the Philadelphia Eagles, which, by the way, if you're an Eagles fan, you. He titled his first Eagles video 59-28. Eagles can kill the Redskins. And if you've been paying attention so far, you've probably noticed a trend with all the censoring I've had to edit into this video because that was the type of person EDP was. Completely unfiltered. EDP didn't really have anything appealing or unique about him that most YouTubers like myself have. He didn't have any talents, he never did anything special, he didn't film dead people hanging in forests, he didn't have any of that. What he did have, however, was an unfiltered bad boy potty mouth. This dude wasn't afraid of saying anything. He was the type of guy to upload a video called "A Sports Bra for My Big Ass Titties" and open it with,
"I don't give a fuck. I'm deep up in the porn game. I like jacking my dick. You guys already fucking know that. Who gives a fuck?"
Seriously, this is a real video he uploaded back in the day, and this is why he gained so much support in his online career. In a time when creators were walking on eggshells to avoid getting canceled by Karens, EDP said, "Suck my cheesy nipples," and said whatever was on his mind. He didn't give a high-flying about getting demonetized, which allowed him to post beautiful gems such as this.
"Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy, Eat That Pussy 445, and about like 30 to 45 minutes ago, I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has went totally numb, and my dick has also went totally numb to the point to where it feels fucking weird when I go and take a piss."
Oh yeah, he was also very relatable. It was refreshing to hear just one person actually say what was really on their mind instead of holding back their words out of fear of the internet.
Boring.
I remember being in middle school, gathering around my friend's phone, listening to EDP speak the words of the gods, and falling in love with both his content and his aesthetic physique. He was the only man to let his real, intrusive thoughts escape his mouth and onto the internet, and for that, he became a legend on YouTube. Countless memes and sound bites, historic videos and endless laughs, and a whole generation looking up to him. This was the heartwarming legacy of EDP445 on YouTube. Or so we thought. You see, having an unfiltered voice was what undoubtedly brought him his success, but being so unfiltered comes with its downsides. From the beginning of EDP's career, there had been issues. Because of his tendency to say things like,
"If you can label that shit as a sport, and if you can label goddamn fishing as a sport, I know damn well you can label jacking off a sport."
His videos were often reported by Karens who didn't approve of his unfiltered nature and thought that EDP's behavior was just unacceptable. In 2017, YouTube banned him for 2 weeks, and shortly after, Twitter permanently banned him for violating community guidelines. At this time, fans were quick to defend EDP, as this was just ridiculous. This man spoke straight facts 24/7. If these keyboard warriors are offended by the truth, then YouTube is not the place for them. Twitter, on the other hand, was a cesspit of hot f***ing garbage, so nobody really cared. But being banned from his primary source of income for 2 weeks was a bit over the top in the eyes of his supporters. Nevertheless, he did eventually come back to YouTube, but Twitter couldn't stop whining like a toddler with a full diaper, so EDP never returned. At the end of the day, this wasn't that big of a deal since YouTube was his main platform and he got it back. But later on, YouTube would refuse to give EDP his well-deserved 1 million subscriber golden play button after reaching the threshold. Now this was some bullshit because all this man does is record himself speaking his mind and revealing the truth about the universe in all of its glory. But YouTube is run by a bunch of stupid little dumb bitch with shit for brains, and I mean, YouTube is run by the smartest and most skilled and sexiest humans I've ever met. Please don't ban me. This whole incident didn't really change much, but it serves as a microcosm of what would happen in the future. Maybe YouTube and Twitter saw something that the rest of us were too stupid to see. Maybe we were all distracted by T-Series versus PewDiePie, or Sprite Cranberry. But for the next couple of years, EDP lived his life in peace, making videos, meeting fans, clogging toilets, and continuing to be one of the great legends of the internet. Life was good, but then it happened. On April 18th, 2021, EDP445 was caught in 4K attempting to meet up with a fake underage girl in a sting operation set up by a YouTuber named Alex Rosen, who isn't exactly what I'd call an angel. For months prior, EDP had been talking to this fake girl, sending naughty messages, inappropriate photos of himself, and literally even sending a picture of his actual shit in a toilet. But this had been going on for some time, with EDP himself stating that he wasn't going to throw his life away for a 13-year-old girl, but he fell for the bait and was filmed waddling like a penguin towards the supposed location of this girl. When asked what he was doing, he said he was going to pick up a cupcake. So he wants us to believe that he was so hungry that instead of buying something to eat, or even eating something out of his own damn house, he drove out to the other side of town to pick up one cupcake. Honestly, I believe him. My wife drives about 40 minutes across town every Thursday after work to help my friend Dave with his yard work, and she's so focused on maintaining the quality of his lawn that I can never get a hold of her while she's there. She is truly a fantastic wife. The sting operation was questionable. You got the giant from Clash of Clans over here reading off some printer paper and some TikTok e-boy behind a mask berating EDP in some dodgy alleyway in California. It felt more like these guys were trying to insult him for a quick TikTok clip than to actually help get a predator off the streets. But needless to say, they got the job done, and EDP445 was finally exposed for his actions that have been rumored to have been happening for a while now. I just feel sorry for the people who live here who had to listen to this level 2 giant yelling at a battle blimp for an hour. Anyways, in the previous controversy, his fans were quick to defend him and help him out, but this time, there was no sympathy for Big Cheese Nips. Every creator on planet Earth called him out, from Moist Critical to Sunny V2, and in a matter of hours, everybody knew what was going on. Fans unsubscribed from his YouTube channel, his friends distanced themselves, cupcake factories banned him, and eventually, YouTube removed his several accounts permanently. His entire life's portfolio was gone in the bite of a pastry. He even got banned from Cameo, which was his other main income stream where you could pay EDP $44 to say whatever you want, such as this.
Eli, what's up with you dumbass, I don't know shit about football having ass motherfucking It's your boy, Eat That Pussy 445. But then again, I'm pretty sure you fucking knew that, you stupid ass, dumb, patriot loving, Tom Brady dick sucking ass motherfucking
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, even Duolingo probably banned him from being able to make an account. Make sure he isn't preying on kids in Spanish either. He was also banned from Discord, which is odd because he seems like he'd be a perfect Discord moderator.
Wait, are you a Redditor and you're a Discord admin? Oh my god.
In a matter of weeks, EDP445 was unanimously banned from the online world, and his legacy was tarnished forever. Since the video was made public, EDP has been spotted at numerous locations attempting to live out his life as a Starbucks employee, a Lyft driver, and he even applied to work at a Chuck E. Cheese. He is the last guy you want working there. He also tried to deliver food with Uber Eats, but I imagine the food wouldn't make it from the restaurant to the customer's house with EDP around. He's reportedly completely broke, needing to sell his own clothes, one of his 2 cars, and even selling his YouTube play buttons to fans for scraps in order to get by. He's tried many jobs, but each time he was recognized, fans would notify the company of who he was and he would be fired, making it damn near impossible for him to make a living. And this is where I think people are taking it a bit too far. Sure, this guy should be removed from the internet forever with no chance of making an income online. He should feel regret and he should never be famous again. He totally deserves it. But there was no way he was making much money being a Lyft driver. He still needs enough money to feed himself. Do people really want want him to starve to death or to be homeless? Is that a fair punishment? You might as well just shove him in a box and ship him away to the frozen abyss of Siberia to freeze to death. Although he probably wouldn't fit in the box. And besides, you could send him to an infinitely worse hellhole. Canada! The harassment he's been experiencing has led him to attempt to change his name, and to our best knowledge, he's living out of a suitcase, still struggling to make ends meet. It's an infinite cycle of EDP landing a job, a fan spotting him, telling his boss about his naughty no-no history, getting fired, and having to start all over again. At this point, his life would probably drastically improve if he went to jail. Free food, free housing, no constant harassment from previous fans. Most of his worries would just go away. In fact, that doesn't sound so bad at all. I might like that for myself. Maybe I should commit a crime. Maybe I should follow in the footsteps of EDP445. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Alongside his attempts to land a normal job to get by, he's also attempted multiple times to revive his career and return to the internet, like he didn't just try to have the sexy time with a 13-year-old girl. He tried uploading videos on a YouTube ripoff site called 3Speak, but once again was banned after they realized who this guy was. There was a short stint where he switched to Facebook under a new account, but Facebook isn't dumb, and they quickly banned him after he accumulated over 6,000 followers. He even tried one time to explain the cupcake incident away by claiming it was a movie audition, providing an obviously fake email pretending to be the guy who caught him. Look at this shit. The name and the date are both off-centered, and you can see the text that used to be there, which he obviously just cropped another image and text over. And what kind of role is EDP auditioning for, where the audition requires him to pretend to be a pedophile on the spot? This was just a sad attempt to try and clear his name. He could have at least used the real logo for the default letter C on Gmail instead of this off-centered shit. There have also been rumors circulating online about EDP finally being put in jail, but none of these rumors have any substantial evidence. In fact, it's completely false, because I recently found out that he's been once again attempting to revive his career with a previously mentioned EDP445.com and all the other... Wait, I didn't mention EDP445.com? Well, shut the f up. It takes me hours to write these scripts and make these videos for you, so shut your damn mouth and like the video already. It took him a couple years, but finally, he's been posting on his own website, resembling the content he used to make before developing his crippling cupcake addiction. Most of his videos are pretty tame, a lot like his old videos, but his most recent video at the time of me writing this long-ass script was made right after the Buffalo Bills lost to the overrated Philadelphia Eagles, where he posted this.
That's right, motherfucker! We get this shit out the mud, my n- Holy fucking shit! Let's fucking go!
What the f is on my screen right now? This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is my sleep paralysis demon. All jokes aside, his life has been pretty hard the past couple of years, so I'll let him enjoy his team winning a big game in overtime. But it seems as though he's attempting to keep what's left of his career alive on here, as he's banned from every other platform imaginable. You can see him selling his shirts here, taking personal calls, and even doing his own version of cameo shoutouts like he used to. And boys, you know I had to do it.
What's up with a Dom's Wi-Fi, you punk-ass bitch-made dick-sucking motherfucker? It's your boy, Eat That Pussy 445. Congratulations, my n***. The Detroit Lions are going to pull off a big-ass miracle, and they're going to win the motherfucking Super Bowl, you know what I mean? Time to celebrate, it's time to break out the champagne, it's time to get fucked up and have bad bitches all over your fucking dick, you know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, man, Dom, tell your motherfucking wife to stop sneaking out with my ass. I mean, she been kind of all over my fucking balls and shit. You know what I mean? I've been fucking ghetto gagging that motherfucking mad ass hoe for like the past 3 fucking weeks, man. Just thought that you should know about it.
Anyways, guys, please don't buy anything off of his site. He doesn't deserve your money after what he's done, and I only did it for this video. I totally didn't spend $85 on his old, sweaty, oversized shirt. No way I would ever do that. Ever. EDP445 threw it all away for a cupcake. He lost his fans, his channels, his online fame, and most importantly, his dignity. The only thing he didn't lose was all of that weight, but I'm sure that the weight of his actions have finally made him realize his wrongdoings. And I would hope that he starts looking to, in some sort of way, make up for his actions. He will never be able to fully revive his career since his actions were unforgivable, but I would support him apologizing and dedicating his time to making up for what he did, like charity work or something. Or he could just disappear forever. Maybe he'd find your dad. But this whole ordeal was a great example of how people still know what's right and what's wrong, and that we can all come together and stop somebody from doing something evil. Rather than picking sides and arguing about who is right and wrong, people collectively decided that EDP deserves to be punished for his actions. This restored my faith in humanity by about 1%. But that 1% was tossed out the window when I realized that James Charles still hasn't been fully canceled for what he did. What the f is up with that? James Charles can groom minors and have uncomfortable conversations with straight men, but EDP can't enjoy a damn cupcake?
This is outrageous. It's unfair.
All right, that's the video. Make sure to subscribe. If you don't subscribe, EDP will eat all of your food tonight.